okay, you've gone negative, okay, to issue out all of these money, which in turn creates commerce and jobs and people gets money and paid and so on and so forth. But you have to pay that money back. How do you pay back money that you never had in the first place? You've had to borrow that money. Theresa May or Corbyn had to borrow that money to create that government spending to create the jobs that you're working for.
Yeah.
So you pay your taxes, but you're already negative. How are you going to pay it back? You have to borrow some more money then, innit?
Yeah.
So you never come out of that.
Fair enough.
You never come out of that. So you know, when you study economics, you find out pretty much all there's a mathematical cycle to central banks. Okay, there's a period of time that whatever currency that is, there's a time span to it. So there's only a matter of time before the dollar becomes worthless. Then you have to reinstate another system. Do you know what the system is going to come after this one? A unified system with an RFID chip. You know about the RFID chip?
I'm aware. I think so, yeah. So
what do you know about it?
Is that the one where basically you have a chip, is it in your hand
Yep.
Basically pay via that.
That's it. Now, you know that's the mark of the beast within the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter.
Oh, I see.
Right? The book of Revelations, the 13th chapter says this. Okay, Revelations, the 13th chapter, and this is the 16th verse, right? 16th verse, it says, and he calls it all rich and poor, right? Free and bond. Okay, so a rich person, a poor person, a person that's on the streets or a person that's in jail, right? To receive a mark upon his right hand or his forehead, that no man might buy or sell save that he have the mark of the name of, or the name of the beast or the number of that beast. Okay, and what's the number of the beast? You must know this.
Was it 616 or is it 666?
666.
Okay.
So if it's 666, now you know the barcode system, the very essence of commerce, right? Or the essence of the chip, if you will, the numerical code that's existed, is separated by the first bar, which is a 6, a medium bar, which is a 6, and an end bar, which is a 6. 666.
Okay.
Right. So that transaction that you're making, that's the mark of the beast.
All right.
Or to put it into a historical perspective, when you had a ruler of a household, he used to brand everybody. You seen Spartacus?
I have, yes.
Right, and you see Spartacus had the brand of what? The house of Bartius. He had that brand on it. Well, that's that brand to say, look, we're the slaves underneath the elite banking families, which is the RFID chip.
I see. Right.
All right, okay, you have a good one, man.
Are you on
just type in how are you doing, mate? Just type in Hebrew Israelites on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll find out all about us. Where you from? Where your parents from?
From York.
Okay, all right. Well, you could be an Israelite. You know, you could be. The thing with Israel, it's not just like it says Negroes, West Indians. These are all predominantly people of color. But Tom Jones is an Israelite. You know, he's got that flavor. Right? Israel was dispersed throughout the four corners of the earth. So you could be an Israelite. Okay. Well, black people ruled Europe around about the 1400s. They were sleeping with a lot of white women. So it's just mathematics. Yeah, I'm saying statistically speaking, I can't tell you definitively whether you're an Israelite or not, because the statistics suggest that the seed of Israel has been spread out throughout the four corners of the earth. Anybody out there could be anything, but the characteristics of an individual will lead you to believe what they are. Curses, right, spoken about within the book of Deuteronomy 28 chapter is a good indicator too. All right, you have a good day, mate. All right, you have a good day, man. See you. Okay, so who's in the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter? You're right, my lovelies. Okay, Isaiah the 13th chapter right here. Them bitches were rude. 13th chapter and the 13 and 3. It says, I've heard, where was we? It was in the 4th verse, okay? Isaiah 13 and 4. Okay? The noise of a multitude in the mountains like as a great people, a tumultuous noise, okay? Kingdoms and nations gathered together, right? The Lord of hosts mastereth up the host about. Okay, so the Most High is setting up this whole thing of battle, okay? Right? The Most High is summoning the spirits of war out there. Okay, how much time we got left? I think about 10 minutes or something.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, 10. Right. So I'm going to start finishing up. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this. Yeah, I'm going to read this and then call it quits. Okay, so the fifth verse. So it says, they come from a far country, even the end of heaven, right? Even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation, right, to destroy the whole land. Okay, right? How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty One. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's hand shall melt. They shall be pain, they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. Okay, and they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another, and their faces shall be as flame. Okay, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, right, and to destroy the sinner thereof out. So, I mean, you know, when this destruction plays out, you see, hey, what's up? You're seeing all of these things happening out here with within geopolitics, if you will, or whatever. Okay, then these are all the things that was going to happen as a prerequisite to the destruction taking place. Okay, and you're gonna have it to where Russia, America, they're going head to head. You have the destruction played out, and then out of that, you're gonna have it to where the people of the Lord. We've seen that within the book of Amos, the 9th chapter, how the people of the Lord was gonna be redeemed out of that, man. Okay, matter of fact, if I go to the book of Zechariah, Zechariah the 13th chapter, right quick, just to close out. And I think that's a nice scripture to close out on, actually. Okay, because that goes into destruction too. Bear with me. Okay, so Zechariah the 13th chapter, all right, and this is the 8th verse. It says, and it shall come to pass that in that land, and it shall come to pass, in all the land, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. So we've seen that great multitude spoken about within the book of 2nd Ezra. Okay, was going to be cut off. Okay, and two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein, and I'll bring the third through the fire. So you're going to have that redemption, that strange salvation we read in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Okay, and I'll bring the third part through the fire, and I'll refine them as silver is refined, and I'll try them as gold is tried, and they shall call upon my name. And I'll hear them, and I will say, he is my people, right? He is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is our power. Okay, so pretty much with that, I'm going to say, oh, praise unto Yahweh Shemi outside. Lord's will, we can do this again. Okay, and, you know, honestly, brothers, that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And, you know, shalom.